changes on the screen right away. Just kidding. What's up, everybody? MuseMe TV. I am back. We are back. That's what's up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Self-promotion. That was a band that I used to play in.
From the joke?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That's Causes to Become right there. Causes to Become right there.
Great plug.
Thank you guys for listening. We got Jared in the studio, everybody. Jared in the house.
Glad to be here. Officially the last comedian to be on here of all time in Albuquerque.
That's it. After this, the show's over. The show will no longer be aired.
No more. Last episode.
No, this is it. Jared, you better build that hype up.
It's a lot to live up to.
Yeah, heck yeah.
I'll try.
Thank you for joining us, Jared.
Of course.
We are here, MuseMe TV. I got to do some little editing on the channel, just like letting people know, like, this is not suitable for kids. This is an entertainment.
Well, that's kind of brash to assume. I mean,
I don't know.
You think we're not going to be safe for kids? Are you planning on not being safe for kids?
I'm not being safe for kids.
Okay, good.
I'm not being safe for kids at all.
That's great. It always looks a lot bigger in the video.
You're like,
it's a giant room, but just have giant people in here, I guess.
You're actually pretty big yourself, Jared.
Yeah, I'm a pretty big guy.
You're a big man.
Played football for a while.
Holy shit.
Lineman for 8 years.
Here in New Mexico?
Oh, yeah.
So are you born and bred here?
Born and bred.
Dang.
Yes. Born and bred, man. Played football for a while. Did you play any sports?
I messed around like in 6th grade. I did some like wrestling and shit like that.
Okay.
That was cool.
Wrestling.
And basketball in high school for like maybe a little bit.
Okay.
And then after that, after high school, then me and a group of friends really got into UFC. So we just like set up mattresses upstairs and just be like, yeah, let's wrestle. And we just wrestle with each other. Not gay at all, but it was still fun. I learned some cool shit. I learned technique and stuff.
Okay.
So if you guys are interested in a jiu-jitsu match, hit me up. We'll get going. We'll do some cool sparring. We'll roll, like they like to say. We'll roll on the mat.
Around, get technical with it.
But other than that, I'm pretty, I guess you can say I'm pretty fit. Like I try to stay
fit
up to what I'm doing, jump over fences.
Okay.
Do what I usually can do, you know?
You have to do, yeah.
The usual.
Running away from German Shepherds.
From German Shepherds.
Canine units.
ICE, everybody. Anybody and anybody. But you played football.
Played football.
Have you always been a sports guy?
Grew up wanting to skateboard. Then I was like way too big to skateboard, just uncoordinated. I was like, I'm pretty big. Bigger than most people my age, so I was a lineman. Did great until I got to high school and everyone was like the same size as me. And then it wasn't as fun anymore, so I quit.
Pretty much just everybody that played football was the same size as you, right?
Yeah, pretty much. And I was like, this isn't as fun anymore. Got to fight to be on first team. I don't know about this.
So what was next for you in this journey as a child? Because we're learning more about the.
I kept wanting to say it wasn't a phase, but it was totally a phase. I was in a band for a while.
Okay, for a while.
Yeah, about 5-6 years.
When did this whole start? Like, where did you even get the musical? Like, where did you start playing an instrument to even want to be in a band? Or did just some guys be like, "Hey, let's be in a band," and then you started to learn an instrument?
I played trumpet in 3rd grade.
Okay, that's the start.
Yeah, that was the start. And then I played Guitar Hero a lot.
Damn, and doesn't that always just throw everybody into the mix?
Well, it was great. I hadn't heard any of those songs before, and I was, rock and roll, this is great. Started getting into the music, and now, I've seen like half the artists, live. I never thought when I was a kid I'd be seeing Pat Benatar or whatever, these songs from from Guitar Hero 3 or whatever,
Dope.
It's kind of funny. Then, I was like, be drummer. Played in jazz band for a while. It was pretty fun.
So at the school?
Yeah, at the school. A 0-hour class.
Okay.
Learn jazz, learn how to play drums, read sheet music. Pretty fun. And then
Got a bunch of guys just came up to you?
A bunch of guys. Yeah, well, I was like a science aide with this dude, and he's like, I play guitar. And I was like, well, I play drums. We got a friend that plays bass. And then we made the worst cover band ever. Covered Seven Nation Army, classic, and Smells Like Teen Spirit.
So you just were covering some other band songs starting off.
Yeah, we hadn't written any songs yet, and then we started another band for a while. This is super interesting, I'm sure. Yeah.
No, dude, just go. Our 2 viewers just popped in. Let them listen.
Oh yeah, no, I mean this has been great. I mean this is you just got to the end of the story.
Do you play in a
though.
band? Do you?
Yeah.
There you go. Anyways.
I made every angsty teenager's dream come true. I made an album that nobody listened to.
You did make
bought.
an album.
Yeah.
Where is it? Can we find this album somewhere?
Yeah, on Bandcamp. Go to Bandcamp.
We're gonna find it. All right. So what is
It's called The Hand That Feeds.
Is this like
That's the band that I was in.
the band is called The Hand That Feeds?
Yes.
Okay. Bandcamp, and then we could just look up the band, The Hand That Feeds.
Plead the Fifth.
Hand That Feeds. Plead the Fifth.
Plead the Fifth. I think there was some other band in like Oregon that was named that too, and we were thinking about trying to sue them, but then we didn't have any money.
By
lawyers.
Raven.
By Raven.
I'm not looking it up correctly.
Why isn't it on the TV back here?
Give me a second. I have to push it up. Because I have to type it on here and then drag it on there. I don't have them kind of connected together.
Okay. This is your logo?
Yes, that's the logo.
What was the inspiration for this logo?
Just something basic, I guess. I do it. Like, hey guys, unfortunately this is what you have to watch. Plead the Fifth.
Yeah. Like spelled out fifth.
Like,
So we didn't have a vocalist. Haha.
like fifth, right?
Yeah, like the Fifth Amendment. I don't know if you ever heard of it. Just a few hundred years ago, a couple dudes had a couple pretty swell ideas. They wrote them down, called the Declaration of Independence.
Oh,
Maybe you heard of
dude.
it. I don't know. Should look it up. Didn't get any didn't get like a Pulitzer Prize or anything. But
What am I looking for here?
as none of the as
I think I spelled fifth wrong.
the fifth, and then feeds. Yeah, with the S.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah. Fifth. With an F. F-I-F-T-H.
Leave me alone, dude. Leave it.
I know, it's pretty complex, man.
No, it's not. Okay, so we're here.
Where's it at?
I don't know. I'm on the right website.
Where's it at, man?
Bandcamp, right?
Yeah,
Bandcamp.
It should be like...
The Hand That Feeds,
Yeah.
Plead the Fifth.
Maybe it's just down. Maybe you got to go down. It's got like a colorful... That's not that one. What, did everyone just copy our band name when we went away?
When was the last time you guys...
Oh, it's been a while.
Whoa.
So dude, there's so many people named The Hand That Feeds now. They stole on Eat the Hand. There's 200
The Hand
songs.
That Feeds Me, Bite the Hand That Feeds.
This was when I was in high school. So
The Water That Feeds Coal.
it's like 2015. You might have to go back a few pages.
Holy shit. We're on 13. There's a 2002
what?
band. They're just in different
This
orders.
is all above. I think I'm the only one that bought this album. And that was like a month ago.
Like, I was trying to help the how. Maybe it'll jump the search.
Maybe type in Albuquerque or something. I mean, all right. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
So anyways,
Wasn't very good.
You joined the
That's not the
band.
point.
You actually made an album. How many songs?
Well, total, we made like 12 songs, but we've only put 8 on the album. And, we had like a very primitive click track when we recorded it.
Okay.
In a train car, by the way, over on Jefferson. And
No.
it's none of these. Where is it?
You did just.
Is it gone?
They're like, after a certain amount of activity, they just delete it, maybe?
That's terrible.
No, I don't think they do that, but yeah, it doesn't
I
look
just
like...
bought it recently. That's weird. I wanted to get our sales up quarterly.
Anyways, so you played
Right.
music,
That
played
was
in a
it.
band, you tried to make it big, dropped the first album.
And then we all went our separate ways.
No, who did drugs first?
Well, the fame got to us, We were playing to sold out shows of like 10 people,
Dude.
if we were lucky.
Here in Albuquerque, that's intense.
Dude, play with that Saving Abel band. What's their song? I always forget the game. I'm so addicted to all the things you do, or something. You never heard that song?
I haven't.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, well, it's a song that was
They were
made
there.
in a band. Yeah, and I played with them. Different band though.
You played with those
afterwards.
guys.
Well, at a concert with them. The same show we opened for them.
Oh, okay.
Didn't like play with them, but you know,
You played in a show.
it's my claim to fame. Actually, yeah.
So do you actually put that on your credits and stuff? That's actually one of those things you
No,
should.
not at all. No, well, no one knows the song, so it's kind of.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Plead
Yeah.
the fifth. Come on.
Yeah, I know. I wish people.
Let's get that song found right now, fans.
I mean, I got it on my phone. I can't believe it isn't on. I mean, I don't know. I thought it was like one of the #1 selling records locally. It was sold 2 copies. Like that
Dude.
should have been in the top
That's like more than anybody else here.
front page alibi.
Right? That like we give away most of our CDs.
Yeah, I know. Well, we did give away plenty of. Played all over the place, man. You been in any bands? Well, Causes to Become. That must have gone great.
That was pretty much it.
Without really.
I played with them for like 8 years.
Okay.
We actually started in Taos, so like up north.
You used to live up there?
I used to live up there. Yeah. I played in a band with them. It was so cool because they just like I was the older one and they were still in high school and they're like, "Oh man, this guy's so cool." But I just really had nothing going for me in my life. I just wasn't even going to school or nothing. I was just like, "Fuck, I'm living with my grandpa." Oh well, these kids want to hang out. So we made a band. They were really good musicians though.
Okay.
It was 2 brothers. The 2 brothers were a guitarist and a drummer, and then I ended up being the lead guitarist. And then once in a while, their dad would come, be like, "Hey, can I play with you guys?" And he was good too. He is like an old school. Like,
Okay.
have you ever heard of a band called Y&T?
YNT.
Or he was more into like these '80s glam metal band.
I know a little bit about those, but
Yeah.
not a ton.
Yeah, so Y&T. He even, I guess he has his moment of fame too. Every musician does.
Yeah.
So
There's one guy that was in this other band once.
his moment of fame was that he actually got to open up for the band Y&T.
YNT.
So his band,
Is that what's the acronym stand for?
Young and Trouble, I think. I'm
Young
not
and
too
Trouble.
sure.
Why not?
YNT, the band. Yeah, see.
Why not? I don't know. It's a terrible name.
It's a terrible name. The guys look like they're 40.
It doesn't matter.
So yeah, Y&T, if you guys have ever heard of that band, let me know.
Ugh. Looks like Def Leppard fucked Motley Crue.
And hey, look, yeah, that guy does kind of look like Vince Neil.
Yeah.
A shitty version.
And there's the guitarist, or were the guys from Def Leppard?
Def Leppard,
Not-
Phil Collin.
Phil Collins, yeah.
Yeah, Phil Collin. And then this is literally fucking, what's the guy from Journey? He looks like the guitarist from Journey.
Either that or Brian May.
No, not Brian.
Queen,
Brian
but,
May
yeah,
looks
I know.
way too cool.
Really?
And this guy just looks like one of the cousins. They let him join the
Oh,
band.
man, yeah, he's...
No, he was such a dedicated guitar or a good drum tech that like they're just like once the drummer left, they're just like, well, let's just let Jason. He knows all the songs. he's always there with us.
He's in the back and he's wearing all black. He's probably a bassist. I don't know.
There you go. So Y&T, he opened up for them. And yeah, I just started jamming with those guys, and we actually got some pretty good traction in Taos. We were playing shows at this Mesa Brewery.
Nice.
They had this like Pinasco festival in a smaller town. We got to play there, so we were getting our name out there. But then
Nice.
I met a girl.
Oh, you're Yoko.
I met a girl, and then she wanted to move to Albuquerque, and I was like, "Yeah, okay, I really like you. I'm in love."
It was that good?
Yeah.
It was that good? Okay.
And so I moved to Albuquerque and left the band. But they were like, we're gonna go to Albuquerque because our whole ambition was to come to Albuquerque,
to the big city.
Yeah, to start doing some music here. But they still had to wait a little bit to save up more and stuff. And I kind of was like, well, this girl wants to go, and I'm just gonna go with her because I have the money. So I went. I actually started like some like marketing and started talking to some people here. So I was into the con scene, like anime cons and like Comic Cons and shit like that.
Okay.
So
I can see that.
The girl that I was with, she was really into cosplay, and she got me into cosplay. So we ended up meeting a lot of coordinators, blah blah blah, people that run that shit.
Stuff's pretty cool.
There was going to be an event at the Crown Plaza called JackoCon for Halloween. It was going to be a horror TV show kind of con with a bunch of horror acts and stuff like that.
Okay.
Everything was ready to go. We told them we had a band. I told them I had a band. We haven't played in a while though, but I have a band and they're willing to come down and play. And he's like, yeah, let's do this. Let's bring your band down, because we had videos online of all of our old stuff.
Yeah.
So at least I had something to show him. So I called the guys, been like, hey, let's play the show, JackoCon. We're gonna play on Saturday. The con is on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're gonna play on Saturday night. All right, cool. They come here on Friday. We brought all the equipment. Everything gets going, and then all of a sudden, fucking. Two events happen. Let me slow down a little bit. I'm kind of bringing way too much into this. On Friday night,
Break it down.
On Friday night, the person that was running that con brought alcohol to underage people to the hotel. And they found out. The hotel ended up finding out, and the guy running the con had to shut down the con. So Saturday, we were going to get ready. Everyone's like, we packed all our equipment. Everything's all badass in the car. We're driving there. We're here, and then he's like, unfortunately, blah, 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 we're not going to have the rest of the event.
Whoa.
So people were getting their money back. So we got told we're not going to do it. Whatever.
Dang, we're going to get paid for it?
No. It was some cool publicity, because it's going to be the first time there's going to be quite a bit of people. Like, it's a con. Like, holy shit, it's a con.
A con. You get to play a con. Oh, my God.
So we were ready. This shit happens. Loaded up. The guy gets caught, so we don't play.
Dang.
We take all of our equipment. I go back to the apartment that I used to live at. It was like on University and Indian School. It's like called the Citadel. Yeah, I'm bashing that fucking apartment.
I actually have some friends that live over there.
Yeah, so what happened was we took all the equipment. We got down. Before we got the equipment down, we're like, fuck, I need to go get some water. Let's take a little break, because we had to load the equipment, get it ready.
Oh, yeah.
We drove up, and then he said no, so we left.
Oh.
We go back to the house, and I was like, all right, just leave the stuff in the car. We'll be right back out. Not even 10 minutes, dude. Somebody breaks the window, steals guitars, amps, and some of the drums.
Oh.
So we were robbed that day as well.
Oh, no.
And we didn't even get to play.
You didn't even play. You got the band back together, and
we got robbed. So now they kind of like had this,
dude,
like,
that is terrible.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
at that place in the middle of the day. It was like 4:00. I was so mad.
That's out, dude. Some guy tried to steal a bunch of stuff from my car a week ago at like 4:00 in the afternoon. He had everything in my car just in a bag. Just standing there, and I was like, "What's going on?" And he was like, I just ran out. I was like, what the fuck? So you're just gonna steal all my shit, man?
So yeah, that was so crazy.
God damn, they had the glamour. I remember
That was a sad day.
we played the state fair once, which is kind of cool.
Nice.
On that big stage that they always have, all the cover bands and the fucking youth pastor or whatever.
Dope. How did you get that gig?
We were some venue. I think some people that we played a concert with. They were like, "Oh, we're part of this group. Like, come play," or something. And we're like, "Oh, okay." And I played it while I had shingles. Actually, the thing you're supposed to get a shot for when you're like 65.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it when I was like 15. So I had shingles. It's like adult chicken pox. Terrible.
How'd you get shingles?
I don't know. I had chicken pox when I was a kid, and then just all of a sudden I had shingles. I don't know. It was pretty crazy. And then I played the concert
With shingles.
With shingles. Took my shirt off at one point to put on another shirt. Put it on my friend's on the bass player's cabinet. And then, like, the next day, he calls me so pissed off. He's like, "Dude, you gave me shingles." All this, like, yelling at me. And I'm like, "Dude, have you had chicken pox?" He's like, "No." And I'm like, "Well, you can't get shingles if you haven't had chicken pox." He's like, "Dude, I have shingles. My mom said so." I was like, "I don't think so, man. You have to have chicken pox. You didn't have the shot or anything." And then he just goes to the doctor, and it was like it was just an allergic reaction to Tylenol or something.
Something ridiculous.
Like, yeah.
It's like, what are you doing? Did you rub yourself with my shirt?
Yeah, and I was like, what are you doing with my shirt? So being a rock and roll star, man.
That'd be shitty too. He's just like, "Oh, dude, it's all over my fucking crotch, bro." Like,
Yeah,
what?
No, I didn't. What'd you put my shirt down there
This
for?
is so weird. Don't call me ever again, dude.
Yeah.
I quit the band.
I was just, he was so upset. I was like, dude, you have to, but you have to have chicken pox to get shingles. It's like an advanced version of it or whatever.
So that's good to know. I've never had chicken pox, so.
Really? Oh, well then you might get chicken pox.
I think I could.
Not from me, but from someone else.
In the future, in the near future.
Someone that has chicken pox.
How do you feel about, like, back in the day when kids would get chicken pox and they're like, "Hey, let's just have a chicken pox party"?
I don't know if that was the kids' ideas. I think that was the parents, right?
Well, you get what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
You're like
the herd immunity. They're like, you're gonna get it one way or another. Just let the strongest kids survive.
I'm just gonna get chicken pox. That's
I know a lot of people that did that. A lot of older, like my grandparents and a lot of their friends, they had chicken pox parties and stuff. And sounds terrible. I mean, you got to take care of a whole house full of sick kids for like 2 weeks. I mean,
well, no, don't they like once the party's over, they all separate?
Oh, do they?
Yeah, they're just like, yeah, let's all have a party. So there's 12 kids with 12 parents, and then they're like, I got to take my kid home
one
now.
for each zodiac sign, right?
Yeah, there you go. That's a good way to make sure that everybody gets infected.
Yeah, okay.
Because if you put 13, then obviously one kid might not get it. Sometimes they do though. It's like one of those astrology bullshit stuff. I don't know.
Was that every disease before? They were like, we don't know how to cure it. Let's just make sure everyone gets it.
Yeah,
and then we'll see.
Get him in here.
We'll just see if we die from it. I don't know.
I don't know. Immunity is weird nowadays too, because like I've heard some people were thinking about like, what if we had corona party viruses? Like, I don't think it's the same concept. Like, what if nobody gets it? You know, one kid has it, but you just don't get it, right? Are you literally trying to mouth swap with people? Like, I don't get it.
I mean, some people they have no symptoms from it, so it's like, I don't know. You almost kind of want to see, like, oh well, whatever. I don't know. You don't want to give everyone a disease, but I don't know.
It's one of those
stop the world, like
one of those fine lines. You just like, I don't want to seem like an asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
But I gotta go to work.
Yeah, I gotta go back to work on Monday. Not too excited about that. I'm selling T-shirts for the Lobos.
The Lobos.
No sports, so
not doing so well.
I don't think there's gonna be any shirts sold for the Lobos.
Do you guys do online shit?
A little bit. It's basically the whole company's stuck in the 80s. It's very sad. But
it's like a shop that's on Central, right?
Yeah, there's one on Central, one in the Uptown area.
Cool.
It's a great place. I mean, I love working for it, but
you're just
some of the things could be updated. You know, I don't know. No.
You're just like, Jesus.
It's a great place, though, man. I like working there. It's like souvenirs too, so people from all over the world come in. It's kind of cool. Met a guy from England.
Oh, dope.
And became friends. Like, so now I got a place to stay out in England.
Nice.
So you always got to be nice to foreigners. Make them think that Americans are cool.
They got to help.
Not just a bunch of
help out, right?
Warmongers,
right? Or we're not a bunch of riot starters.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
that's a little hectic of what's going on there, right? I mean, I know you're not really news oriented, but shit's going down in Minneapolis, man.
Dude, oh my God! So there was in Oakland last night. There was some riots.
Yeah.
I have a friend, my neighbor, a high school friend. She was like FaceTiming someone that was in one of the riots. And like they were like burning some shit, and like she's like, "Oh hi, how's it going? Like, hey, what are you up to?" Just like, she's like, "I just got tear gassed or whatever," and I'm just like, "You're just talking like nothing." And then it kind of sucked because right in the middle, when she was talking, I was like getting rid of the. She's like about to tell us something big, and like my friend passed me a cigarette, and then I like fumbled the hand off, and the cigarette fell down her pants. Like the neighbor's pay, like she was leaned forward, and there's like a little gap, and like the cigarette fell in her pants.
Oh Jesus!
I felt that. I was like, oh my God! And at first I thought it wasn't real, so I just wanted to pretend like it didn't happen. And she was like, oh, and I just like out of instinct, I just like reached in and like grabbed it out, and somehow I got it first try.
You reached
Thankfully, yeah, I know. I'm not proud, but I got it out, and her pants weren't burned, and she wasn't burned, and she was happy that she wasn't burned.
Interesting.
So, I think it felt terrible.
So was it like a literal actual insert? Like,
yeah, I literally like you bend over, and if you're not wearing a belt, there's like the little
just
back
a small
cave,
little gap,
whatever,
just a little
crevasse. Just, whoop, right in there, the ember and everything. She's like, and I was just. Instinctually flicked it out.
I'm reacting to this.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm so sorry. I was like, and everyone was like making fun of me, and I was like, guys, if it was anyone, if I accidentally, I don't know,
I would have done it to you. Yeah, just tell it to the guy. I would have helped you.
I don't know. It was just right there. I felt so bad, and she's gonna have to I wanted to take off her pants. And she was like, I wasn't even wearing any underwear. And I was like, you didn't need to tell me that.
You don't need to say that.
Like, please don't. And then I told my girlfriend, she's like, you really saved her ass, didn't you?
There you go.
So it's okay. But yeah, that was, and then all of a sudden, so the person just hung up in the middle of the riot. They're like, all right, well, I'm going to get going. Bye.
I'm out.
And then just kept posting videos of windows getting shattered and shit. It was crazy.
But it must have been pretty crazy out there because there's people doing shit here too. Did you see that?
I don't know. Did anything get broken?
I don't think so. I'm not too sure what happened, but
Hopefully not.
they're trying to do like rioting here, and I'm just like, what is going on?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Martin Luther had a pretty good message, and he was peaceful.
Yeah, right. I mean, don't get me wrong. The unjust justice that we're done.
I mean, if I wasn't scared going to jail, I'd probably riot too.
But yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't do good in jail. I don't know.
You have that face, right?
Yeah, I got that face.
Right away when you look at them, you just start smiling. Like, you're there.
I guess. You took my lunch tray. Okay. Mind if I get that back, actually?
All of us are just like, yeah, that's my bitch tonight.
Yeah, I'm like, man.
I don't know. Jail isn't that bad. Have you ever been to jail?
No, thankfully not. Have you?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, man.
It's pretty shitty.
You got that look in your eyes sometimes. Think you're looking at me like, I'm like, shit.
What'd you say?
Like, I don't know.
You didn't laugh at my joke?
What did I say?
You did another boo sound while I was on stage? No, I went to
crazy, man.
So when I used to live in Taos, I lived with my grandpa, and he has an amazing ass Dodge Charger with a Hemi in it. So I used to go to this girl's house in it, and I got pulled over one time, and I just got a ticket, right? And I could have swore I paid for it. I paid for it, sent in the mail, everything. But apparently I didn't, so I got a warrant for my arrest. I didn't know about this until 3 years later.
Damn, that shit'll creep up on you. I've had a few people that. Oh, man.
3 years later, I got busted. I was kind of stupid. Okay, because everything's all truthful in this podcast. I was at Hastings. Remember Hastings? Remember how cool Hastings was?
It was my favorite store in the world.
Wasn't it the best place to shoplift?
I literally...
That's all I wanted to do there, just try to steal something.
That wasn't during my shoplifting phase, but...
It was during mine.
I think I was angry after that, and then I started shoplifting.
Yeah,
so... I was like, Walmart.
So I went to Hastings, and I was like, yeah, I really want this wallet. I want this wallet so bad, but I don't want to pay for it. So I just try to slip it in my pocket, like, woo, like all simply, like, I almost got away with it, but the security guard stopped me. It's like, hey, sir, you need to come here. You need to sit down. I got you on tape. And I was like, God damn it. So we called the cops.
Oh, shit.
The cops were actually coming to the store, but they were taking quite a while. So the guy's just like sitting there, and he's like, oh, well... I'm just going to let you go. I'm just going to let you go, and I'm going to tell the cops that, we're not going to allow you back into the store. So he calls the cops, and the cops are like, what's his name again? Typed it in the computer, and they're like, you can't let that guy leave. He has a warrant for his arrest.
Oh.
So here, I got cuffed. Dude, I made it all the way to the back. I got butt searched, dude.
Really?
I had to cough and everything.
Oh.
I made it all the way to the fucking MD whatever.
MDC?
Yeah, dude, I made it all the way there, dude. I only was there for 72 hours, but I made it all the way there.
That's not terrible. My mom was there for like 20 hours.
Yeah.
Time. That was kind of wild. God damn.
Well, I felt okay because like my uncle, when he was younger, he went to prison, so I was just like, it's okay. If my uncle could do it, I could do it. That's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
My mom's been to jail too. I mean, I come from a rough house, so I mean, I wasn't too scared. But at that time, I just got my hair dyed.
Yeah.
So I had like really flame pink hair. Going into prison, dude. Oh my God, I was scared.
I bet.
For
Did you have them put you in isolation?
For one night, I was with one other guy. It was just me and this other guy, and he's talking all of these stories about he's a drug dealer. Hit me up when we get out. We'll be making mad money. I'm just like, that's cool. Yeah, I'll get your number. I don't have a pen. Shit like exactly. That. And then all of a sudden they're like, Angel Lopez, it's time to be transferred to general population.
Oh.
So I was like, oh no, Mom, are you coming?
Is that just like the big room?
Yeah, with
all
like
the people?
Yeah, there's like there's like a room as big as my living room, right?
Okay.
And then there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5 bunk beds in that room. But the wall is still, there's like a big opening way, and then there's another room just like that right next to it with the next 5 bunks.
Yeah.
And then the next 5 bunks. So like it's a general like everybody sleeps in the same, kind of like camp, you know?
Yeah.
Like in a camp kind of setting thing. So
wild.
I was about to stay one night there, dude. I was so scared. So you know what I started doing?
What?
Start doing push-ups.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, we need to get buff. And then all of a sudden, one of the guys came up to me, and he was actually pretty nice. He was like, oh, hey, man, you can't get too freaked out in here. And that's I was just like, okay. Because I guess he saw how I looked, man. I had like pink hair. I'm a skinny little guy. I look rapeable, dude. I look
Extremely. Yeah, no, I was just thinking that when I walked in. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, I mean, was anybody else rape this guy?
Wait, what?
I got vibes.
I don't know about that. All because you stole a wallet, man.
Yeah. And all, but then even farther because of it. But okay,
because of
the parking
old
ticket
thing.
that did get paid. It was paid.
Oh, did you have proof?
No, but my grandpa ended up going to the Taos County thing and asking them if they can find the record for me, and they ended up finding it.
Oh, so it just didn't go through in the system?
Yeah, or whatever reason. But I ended up still having to pay all the fines, getting out, my bail. Oh, man, my mom was so mad. Yeah.
Oh, man, I'd be pissed. That's terrible.
So, yeah, I actually been to jail I did some hard time, dude.
It's a hard time. Do the crime, dude.
I was so crazy. So now I have that mentality. Like I can't live that life. I can't live that life. I can't be that hot rod stealing guy anymore. I just have to be my own person, not be in the jail cell.
I'm so lucky I didn't go to jail. I went through a little shoplifting period, and one time I was at a Walmart and we had just some sunglasses, and we were going fishing in the morning. We just all walked through, and they all started beeping, and I was the only one that just stayed there. I freaked out. I was like, and the security guard, he's like, oh, let me check you. I was like, I don't think I had anything. And he's like, no, you got something on you. The thing went off. I was like, I'm not sure. And I gave him one pair. I was like, I think I'm good, right? I walked through and it went off again. I was like, damn, right, here's the other pair. He's like, all right, don't come back here now. I ran off.
Then that was
I was like, yeah. But I thought I should have just ended it there. Went on just a few things here, like from Spencer's in the mall, Pikachu beanie or something, Christmas gifts before I had a job for people,
Then he's stealing cell phones.
Yeah, exactly. No, and then I bought these speakers for my car once, and they were the wrong kind.
It's huge.
Well, not like big. It was like a box. Like,
okay.
I went to return them at night, and it was like right at 10. I didn't know that they closed down the returns at 10, but like I went through and they put the little paid sticker or return sticker on it, and so I went to the back and I got better speakers. I put the return sticker on it, walked out we walked out the side that wasn't open, like the doors didn't open, and then like beep beep beep.
Oh,
so we were just like, oh, it's so crazy. Like we walked over to the other side and went up beep beep beep. The guy's like, wait, what's going on? Did you just buy that? And I was like, no, it's got the sticker on it. We bought it like a while ago. He's like, you sure? I was like, yeah. So, all right, we'll see. We walked out.
Him too. He's probably like, God damn, it's late night.
Yeah.
I just need to get out of here.
I think it's because I was with my girlfriend, and she looked so innocent.
Okay.
And I was just, maybe it's because I'm white. That might be white privilege. Damn it. You know what?
That might be a thing too.
I've been racist against. People have been racist towards me. Let's put it like that.
Explain.
This dude, I was in Long Beach one time, waiting for a cruise.
Oh god!
And I was walking with my girlfriend and her brother, and this dude, he was just like standing in front of a car lot, just like gangbanger looking guy. He just like looks up, he's like, "Hey, that's a big ass corn-fed white boy right there." Eh? I looked at him and I was like, and I just like kept walking. I was like, "Fucking move!"
This is funny.
I was like, "He definitely would have kicked my ass. He's way bigger than me." It don't matter.
That was just your racial experience.
I felt like he was being racist. Maybe it wasn't that bad, actually. Now that I think about it, I felt pretty scared in the moment, though.
There you go.
Some people get mad at me for being white, all the time. I think I'm privileged because I'm white.
Interesting.
I'm
kind of.
really.
I'm not saying it. I'm just like, I'm pretty sure you're just as poor as I am, man.
Yeah, so we got a better place than I live in. I mean, better car, better equipment. Better life, better pets, better... No, I don't know. You got better everything, better parents, better upbringing.
You're like, what the hell?
Better Taos stories. I've never even been to Taos.
It's a good place.
You got it all.
It's like one of those too cultured.
Yeah, well, like Mumford and Sons played up there.
Yeah, I was
pretty
there at
recently.
that time.
You were there? Okay.
Not at the festival, but God, that shit was so stupid.
Did it fill up the streets pretty
Yeah,
big?
there's so many people there. It's just like, what's going on here? It's Mumford and Sons.
I knew a couple people that traveled up for that. I'm like,
What was it
Mumford
called?
and Sons.
Solar
I will
Fest.
wait till they come here and it's really cheap.
Yeah. Yeah, just wait till they're washed up.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll be here at the casinos
And the
sometime,
launch pad.
sometime soon.
I will wait till you guys put out a decent record.
I don't know. I like their stuff. I jingle to it.
Okay, well, man.
Little Lion Man, you
I'm
know.
behind
I feel myself as that.
I know. I like build up. I'm really into like progressive rock and progressive metal and all these like weird time signatures and shit. But I'm just so like out of like normal society, you know. Like Tyler, shout out to Tyler, my roommate. You know, he listens to all these like SoundCloud rappers and stuff, and I'm like, oh, who listens to this? I go up to Maine to visit my family, and like all the redneck dudes are up there like listening to the same music, drinking White Claws. I'm like, I got to be missing something.
What's going on
I've
here?
been unplugged for too long. I don't know what it is.
I always freak out too when somebody is like, I'm just scrolling through like my Instagram feed, and then somebody shares a SoundCloud clip. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, wait, what? Who listens to SoundCloud? Who listens to SoundCloud artists?
Tyler Lovely.
Wow. He's like, yeah, I dropped my last album. Does Tyler rap? He looks like a rapper.
He wants to. He wants to. Try to freestyle when we get way too high, and usually doesn't work out so good.
You get in on that too? You're like, I'm gonna try it out.
I'm terrible at it, but it's just
Cornbread
funny.
fed little boy.
Yeah, what you know? No, I'm terrible at it. I'm not even going to attempt.
I try. Yeah.
I'm not like Eminem or any of the cool rappers.
And the cool white rappers.
White rappers too. Yeah. That was my first show though. Was Ice Cube. My first concert I ever went to. Yeah.
How old are you?
So 7th grade. So I was like 12. 13. No, I had been 13. Yeah.
13.
It was 8th grade. Never mind.
So he just released Death Certificate.
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was actually like right around there.
Some kind of one of those.
Something.
Albums.
That was wild.
I always like to laugh about that too. I'm just like, Jesus. People get mad when they like have metal albums that are like obscure and like weird looking, but like Kanye West is like portraying himself as Jesus on some of them sometimes. I'm confused on what's acceptable now.
Yeah, can you be a benevolent deity and still be a multi-selling platinum recording artist?
I think that's the requirement. I honestly think.
Like, where was the actual Jesus's? How are his records? How'd they do? Did he get platinum anything?
I think he did. It was like
The Bible's probably platinum.
the very first
The Old Testament?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
That's original writing.
That OG, dude.
That's the only thing too, is like we never got to hear the actual rappings of Jesus. It's just like some dudes be like, hey, I heard this rap from Jesus. I'm gonna write it down. But we never heard his rap.
Jesus cured people through his freestyles.
Jesus never wrote down his raps. He was one of those dope freestylists. He never had to.
Yeah, he just...
Everybody else wanted to copy his work. What did Jesus say?
Path to enlightenment.
That's how it's done. Are you a religious person?
Through.
I'm sorry. I've been
Not
just
at
totally
all.
bashing on
it's
your
fine.
religion.
No, I'm not at all. I was raised Christian, and then I was like, and then not so much anymore. I wouldn't say that I don't believe in anything,
But
I'm not religious.
okay,
Yeah.
what is something you believe in then?
Something I believe in.
Do you believe in? Is there?
Like, I've been toying with the idea of reincarnation.
Okay.
Lately.
In like, go ahead.
I don't know in what form. I don't know if you become like an animal or something after, or what. I don't know. I've been focused on
Because I like that idea. Because what I have always thought of reincarnation is like, right before you die, they say like you go into the light.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, go into the light because you're about to die. Go into it. But then supposedly, right when you're born, you see a bright light right when you're born. So that I've always felt like that's the reincarnation period of transitioning spirits. Like it's like, and then you're reincarnated into a whole new life, which is the born entity of whatever. And then,
okay,
when you die, right before you die, you're just like, all right, I'm gonna die. Then your whole life flashes before your eyes. You get to see all your past lives for a glimpse second, and then you have to start all over. But you'll never know about it.
crazy. And then they just chop your dick off.
Yeah,
part of it.
Then you're done.
And they're like, snip.
That's it.
Welcome to incarnation. Start paying taxes.
So yeah, Just always
Damn.
reincarnated into the future, though.
Always in the future, you think?
So
or is it just to?
So it's not like if you die, you're not going to come back as somebody from the past. You'll come back to somebody as present time.
But so that's why I always, as I'm like, oh, does consciousness or whatever develop or start at least like the spark at the insemination process of the sperm and the egg or whatever?
No.
Is it? You don't think that's when like the cells start dividing? You think that it's as they're being born instead of just like I mean I have no idea.
Yeah, no,
that's
what we're talking. So, yeah,
I was like, could there be a point like when they're in the stomach? You think that they're like, okay, now, because when it's like past the third trimester, or I mean, past the third trimester, yeah.
When
the
it's too
second,
big,
yeah. At one point, you're like, yeah, it's a baby. You can definitely tell. But then it's when it's being born. But what if you're removed? Well, I guess you'd still be seeing a bright light.
Yeah.
When you come out, and you'd be like, oh, these people with like big glasses and stuff. And like, what's going on?
Yeah, and see, that's the funny thing too is like, when I first thought of it, I was like, oh, yeah, you remember this bright light when you're born, but nobody remembers anything when they're born. So that just threw my whole analogy into the water. But it's cool to think about because you do see kind of like if I were a baby and I can remember. I would assume that I remember the first thing would be light, being able to see some sort of light. It's all darkness. Like, can you?
Yeah.
I can't even imagine what it's like just being blind. So try to take that into in the womb, right?
Well, yeah, we see these pictures of the womb, but it's like pitch black inside the body. It's like black inside everyone's body because there's no light. So yeah, that's the first thing they have for light. Oh my gosh!
So it's
why wouldn't you remember that? Somewhere deep down, and then they snip your dick off, and then they're like, "All right,
jeez."
Go home.
Unlike you, some of us got circumcised a few days later.
Oh, really? I was actually just reading the other day my calendar for the first year I was around, and it was like he got circumcised right away. Doctor had to give him a Tylenol. He didn't like it. She's never had to give a baby Tylenol before. And I was like, how did you know if it worked? I was just like, just fucking
Let's just
give
give
him
it to
Tylenol. He's crying. Yeah, you cut part of me out. Okay.
There's like other kids that are just like, just give him a shot or something. He'll stop. I've heard people doing that one where they're like, when your baby's teething or whatever, they just like put Jack on their finger and put it in their mouth. It's like, what are you doing?
That's what the pioneers used to do.
That's a good old fashioned living. Let's see Corona get past that.
Yeah. Pouring moonshine down their throat. That'll cure the typhoid.
Shut up, boy. Those teeth hurt for all of us.
Yeah.
My teeth still hurt and I'm 30.
Give me that moonshine back, boy.
Man, crazy times though, right? Look at how advanced we are now.
We're so advanced. I mean, we're not that advanced, but
we're so advanced.
There's other people that are really advanced, that are making like, not Bill Gates, but like other people,
We're advanced, dude.
We're advanced?
I like to think of us now as cyborgs. We are cybernetic. You know why? Because we never go anywhere without this.
That's true.
This is like an attachment to us
It's
crazy.
It's on me right now.
See?
The government's been listening this whole time.
And they're just like, maybe I like what's going on, maybe I don't.
I just love the mass surveillance, just in case anyone's listening.
But yeah, so literally we find anything and everything right now with this technology.
And it's still too slow.
Have you heard of Neuralinks?
Yes.
Neuralinks
terrifies me, but it's so intriguing.
Yeah, it's going to be something that I feel is, I mean, I don't know about you, but I want it in my head.
You want one? You want one?
Right now. The sooner the better.
Well, and then everyone's like, oh, it's just going to be like a tracking chip, man. And it's like, these are tracking chips that we're carrying around on us. Aren't these like up? That's what everyone's saying. All these new updates are gonna be tracking everyone now.
Dude, even worse now. It's more tracking. I went to the smoke shop to go buy some supplies. They had to scan my ID. Like, not only take look at it. But they had to put it in a scanner now. I'm just like, do you have the time when I got here or something? Like, what the fuck? I'm pissed.
No, wait, just a little UV light thing?
No, it actually feels like it took a picture of it.
Took a huh.
But maybe it was the UV light.
These are the people that aren't social distancing.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, they're like
6 feet.
essential businesses can open up, but you have to make sure to time entries, and that would be a little sketchy. That's a little too police state for me.
Yeah, I don't like that. The whole 6 feet thing is a little privileged too. I kind of think, I feel like not every country can afford to be 6 feet away from each other. All these people. So we got all this vast open land. Oh, 6 feet's fine.
All right.
I wonder how long it would stretch if every American was 6 feet apart, or just like in a line. How long it would be.
It's one of those
It
math
doesn't matter.
equations.
Yeah, I don't know. The average wingspan. I don't care. It doesn't matter.
Do you think?
There's a reason I stopped going to college.
I think at least the human race can do it multiple times.
Multiple times?
Would wrap around multiple times. If all of human race. But I don't know if just America. If one person linked arms and they're all just holding each other's arms around the world.
Well, then half of them would drown.
I know, but that's
okay.
they would still. Well, you never know. Like, if everyone's holding each other hard
really
enough,
tight. Oh my gosh.
everyone has pressure. I think that'd be good. So anybody that's over land is like people built like you.
Okay,
and anyone
really
that
light, just all the children.
like me,
Oh, okay.
like me, 120 or lower.
Yeah. Oh, that's manageable.
So I think we can do that.
Do that. I know some strong guys.
Hey, you guys want to break a world record? Come on to MuseMe TV. You got something going on.
We're gonna wrap around the world.
We barely get across the street.
Yeah. All 10 people joined us.
We got 10 people here, guys. Come get more.
It reminds me of Us. You see Us?
Isn't that scary movie?
Scary movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a part where everyone's holding hands, linking arms,
Creepy.
hands across America. That's what it says. Just check it out. No spoilers.
Yep. See, that's a good guess. Some people are just like, "Oh, let me tell you about the whole movie right now."
The ending. If you want a twist, do you have Hulu?
Yeah.
Wrinkles the Clown documentary. One of the best it's kind of terrible, but it has one of the best documentary twists I've ever seen in my life.
I keep seeing it come up, but I don't. I'm like, why am I going to watch this? It looks freaky.
It's not that great, but
what is okay? Give me a little bit of a gist of it.
So there was like an internet prank back in the day. Wrinkles the Clown of like the video of with the girl with the bed, and like the clown comes from under the bed and like turns off the security camera.
Okay.
I don't know. It started this big old clown epidemic a few years ago and then like when It was coming out again and everyone's clowns. You saw on the news like people dressed in clowns all over the place. And Halloween, they're like, no one can be a clown or something. And he kind of started all of that. And I want to tell you, but no, it's such a juicy twist. More so just in like the actual documentary part.
He was really a ghost this whole time.
Well, I don't want to. It's great. I'll tell you later.
Okay,
that's great.
So that's so crazy.
No spoilers.
Okay, that's so crazy. The fact that people have gotten into documentaries more recently.
That's great. I'm trying to finish Tiger King.
You haven't finished it
I
yet?
slept on it. Yeah, I'm kind of one of those guys. I wait till it stops being popular, and then I'm like, all right, I'll check it out.
Yeah,
so
it's
now
pretty
I'm
good.
finishing it.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I'm kind of an asshole. Insufferable to be around sometimes.
I won't ruin that one then. But Tiger King is one of those like
I know about it. People have ruined it for me already. But
Gordon, what's up? Thank you for saying what's up.
Gordon.
He's just chilling. Let us know what you think of Tiger King.
Tiger King.
Or what is it? Wrinkles the Clown?
Wrinkles the Clown.
Have you seen the other documentary they had on there? It was called McMillions.
No, I have. Is it a McDonald's one?
Yeah, that was pretty cool about the whole Monopoly scandal. I guess
I heard about that.
Yeah, it's all mafia based. I was like, what the fuck? But then again, it's not that great. It's one of those documentaries.
Yes.
You spent 5 episodes to tell me all this bullshit?
Yeah, no.
There's some people that can pull it off and some people that can't. Tiger King did pull it off with 5 episodes or however many episodes.
Well, there's just so much to that story.
Yeah.
Like, we got like 2 episodes left, and then there's the recap episode or whatever.
Yeah, where they go live.
Yeah. So, getting excited though, man.
But it's a
trying
good
to
one.
finish it. Trying to finish that. I go back to work on Monday, and I still haven't finished Red Dead 2. I had 2 months just to do nothing, and I was like, I'll just go sit in the backyard and get high all day and not think about anything. And then I was just like, I could have been playing Red Dead.
That's the worst, right?
That's bad, man.
That's the worst when you kind of have a lot of different things you want to do too.
Exactly.
Where you're just like, I could be doing Red Dead.
I should be writing. That's every
I
time
know.
I'm always like, I should be writing right now.
Yeah, see, that's always the worst too. I've always found that the best writing comes from just the random thought ideas.
Mm-hmm.
So like no matter what, if you're like, we've been having pretty funny podcasts, so like I'll probably re-listen to it and just be like, this is great. Maybe this is something here, something there. Because I go throughout my whole day just trying to find the little things in between the day that are funny, and then I write it down. Like the most recent one, I still think this is fucking hilarious. I'm just like, this has got to be gold one day.
Oh, I got a bunch of those. I just get a random thought. Oh, it's gonna be great. Take it on stage. Everyone just stares at me. I'm like, all right, that's the worst idea I've ever had.
Do you know how people do deep fake porn now?
Okay,
you've heard of that?
Yes, I have.
Deep fake. So you just like change the porno to a celebrity face or something.
Yeah,
you're like,
I've seen a lot more of that than but not like on purpose. It's always like just pops up. When you're like looking for other stuff.
But I've been trying to find my fetish, right?
Oh, really? You haven't found it yet?
No. I've been looking.
Oh, my God.
So this deep fake is actually getting me pretty turned on.
Yeah?
I'm liking it. But I'm actually going to start taking multiple pictures of myself so I can deep fake the guy with my face. Right?
You can't just put yourself in there.
No, I got to see myself there.
You got to see.
It's going to be even better. And then I'm just going to post it online for other people can see me having sex.
I had a friend that got a custom porno done for him. He had a girl and he was like, "Are you spying on me?" Insert name here. I'm not going to say his name, but this is pretty funny. "Are you spying on me?" I always tell him that. Just the whole time he's like, apparently these girls, I give them like $500 and they'll make you a video, man, Oh, Angel, you're an angel.
That's just like fucking, what are those, that Cameo? Have you heard that website called Cameo?
Dude, I got my friend, we used to always joke about POD, the band POD, Youth of the Nation.
Satellite!
Yeah, exactly. We are the youth of the nation. Yeah, whatever. I've seen them twice, and they're just like funny. We always make fun of. There's like some meme of like a kid on a Razor scooter, and he's got like a backwards hat and some sunglasses, and he's like jamming POD or something, and so whatever. So I got the singer of POD to send him like a message. He's like, "Oh man, I heard you're a huge fan," and I was like, "Oh, he owns like a KFC too or whatever." And he's like, "Heard you making business moves, dude. That's good to hear." It's so great. It was only like $20 too.
That was genius.
So worth it.
I never thought of that. That is so genius.
It was great, dude. It's like the best $20 I've ever spent. Well, actually, David Ellefson from Megadeth, the bassist.
Shout out to Megadeth.
Shout out to Megadeth.
Love Megadeth.
He did one. That's his favorite one of his favorite basses. So he's a bass player, my buddy. So I got him that one too, and he was like, that was the first one I sent him.
That was a little more professional.
Well, yeah, because I was like, this will cheer him up, And he was like, "Dude, oh my," he was freaking out. He hadn't even heard a Cameo, so he was like, "How'd you even do that?" And I was like, "I pulled some strings or whatever." And then I like sent him the other one, and he's just like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's his app." You can do. It was so great. The friend that got the video made about him, he got one for our other friend. That was the Great Khali from WWE.
Oh yeah,
he got "Happy Birthday, Mike." Is what he was like. He was like, "Tell Jessica to prepare the eggplants." I don't know what that means, because you can put like what you want them to say. Got Gilbert Godfrey and stuff on there.
Yeah, I hate how like some of them are different prices too. Like you want somebody really good. Well, guess what? It's gonna be a lot of money, man.
But still, only like $500 for Brett Favre or something.
Only fuck that, dude.
I mean, I'm not gonna pay it, but
fuck that.
See, look at all that. Big E. I think it's already a Larry Thomas, Sean Astin. They're $295.
Yeah. See, I'm not paying $200.
Where's the cheap section? Is there like a 20 and under section?
I don't know. Where would it be? I don't want to.
Oh, do you have to? We could put in mine. No, it's okay.
We're not trying to create an account at the moment.
I have an account. See, look at these. Some of these aren't.
Yeah, TJ.
40. Randy Couture, $50. That's not bad.
I actually know a guy that actually got Randy Couture to do one for him.
Forrest Griffin, Robert Frank. That guy's funny.
Dean Norris. What?
Hey,
fuck
200.
That.
COVID-19 relief. That's a little selfish.
There's some musicians.
Let's see.
$25 from Gary Holt from Slayer.
Oh, see, that's a good one. Exodus. That's what Kirk Hammett was from. Right?
Let's see some more.
Tay Zonday.
Featured musicians.
Chocolate Rain. Flava Flav.
Redman? That'd actually be pretty cool.
Yeah, all the good ones are expensive. Well, I mean, not all the good ones. There's a couple. Simon Rex 69. Oh, it's Dirt Nasty.
What the hell? That's crazy.
D. Snyder. Oh, God.
Dude, we should make our own page.
We should.
Be like, get $5.
$5. Yeah, there's some of them that are fun. Dave, he changed his 30. He probably got tired. Oh, Steel Panther guy? Satchel,
yeah.
99?
Be like, dude, send this to my ex-girlfriend.
Yeah. Mickey Avalon. There you go. He's the My Dick guy. That's it.
I don't know. If you guys were anybody that is still in the chat, what cameo would you want to get from somebody? Are you guys into that? Would you guys get a cameo from somebody? If I were to get a cameo from anybody,
Shaggy Tudo,
anybody, it would have to be
Tracy Bird,
Limp Bizkit.
Oh, Aquabats guy. Are you gonna get Fred Durst?
Fred Durst.
You want Fred Durst?
Oh, look, Herman Lee, $50.
Herman Lee. Oh, Dragon Force.
I met him once.
Really?
Yeah, I went to his concert here in Albuquerque.
When?
Dragon Force.
Was it the last time they were just here? Oh, I was there too.
And we just waited at the back.
Oh, okay.
I got a picture with him. And I told him, like, hey, I'm a streamer on Twitch too. And he's like, yeah, I don't care. You don't have as many followers as I do.
Dude, one of the only cool... one time I got that bit about how I met John Lennon's son, or whatever. But there was a time we went up to Red Rocks at that same period, and we were taking some acid, and this dude just like runs between me and my friend, and my buddy's like, dude, that's the singer of Havoc. Do you know Havoc?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, that's the singer of Havoc. I was like, really? And I was like, no way. And, he just kind of ran down, and he had like some long hair, looked metal, had like one of those bomber jackets or whatever on. I was like, okay. So we see Havoc when they came here last time, and we're just waiting outside Launchpad, and he walks outside, and I was like, hey, man, weird question. Were you at this Primus and Mastodon concert at Red Rocks? He just like looked at me, and he's just like, come over here. And we just like walked down the alleyway, and he like lit up a cigarette, and he's like... Yeah, I was there. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah. He's like, oh, he didn't say it like that. He wasn't as excited as we were.
But that's so cool, though.
It's like, come here. He's like, yeah, I was on acid. We were all tripping. And I was like, oh, my God, we were on acid when we saw you.
We were tripping, too.
He's like, yeah, I got to meet Primus and everything. I was like, oh, my God, that's so great.
That would have been dope.
Dude, oh, my God.
Because I totally dig Primus and shit.
Shout out to Mastodon.
Dope. There it is right there.
Crack the sky.
I saw a cool one too. Max Cavaletta. You ever been into Soulfly or Sepultura? You ever heard of those guys?
Soulfly. Oh, I saw Flyleaf, not Soulfly.
Ew, I hate you. Don't get out of here.
You don't like Flyleaf?
What is that song called?
I will break you down. Is that other the ones? I'm so sick.
Yeah, that's that song.
They were with POD, so we had to go.
Exhibit. Yeah, that'd be dope,
dude. The only concert I've ever gotten grinded on by a girl was POD.
That's the cheapest one I've seen
Jack
so far.
Danger,
$10.
Who's dead? Who does he work for?
Let's check it out. But yeah, he's
Wax. Oh, he's dope.
Cheapest one I've seen so far.
$10. Dead Flip.
See what he says.
International pinball sensation from Dead Flip. Just here to say I'm happy to be on the platform. I'm super excited to read the weird freaking messages I'm sure you're going to have me read. I love you guys, and I will see you soon.
Not worth $10.
Boo.
Not
Sell.
worth $10.
Buy or sell? Sell.
I would totally sell. I wouldn't even invest. I would just take... Oh, look, John Petrucci.
Oh, dude.
I could think of somebody I can give that to. No, that's not John Petrucci.
Yeah, I was about to say that's John Patitucci.
That's so misleading. Yeah, I would have bought that for $40. I would have been pissed.
Well, he's a bassist. John Petrucci's a guitarist.
Oh, dude, John Goblicon. Dude, that's sick.
Oh, okay, that's pretty sweet.
$50.
But how do you know that it's really that person writing it?
John Goblicon?
Yeah, they're behind a mask. Do they like do the mask?
Well, John Goblicon is a...
Oh, I mean not writing. I mean doing the video.
Yep.
Damn it. Okay. Well, yeah. Shit. I forgot.
All right. All right.
It's like Gilbert Godfrey.
Hello,
Yeah.
it's me,
It's just
John
like his brother.
Goblicon. You go on this thing, and then you accept money. You take people's money, and you do like shout-outs. Well, I guess I'll do a shout out. I mean, I'll say whatever the fuck
Oh, that's
you
like
want.
band you were just playing in the living room.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
They have
I'll say it.
okay. So what they do
So there you go.
is they have a mascot, kind of like Iron Maiden and Megadeth does. You know how they have
Eddie?
Vic and
Yeah.
Eddie and shit like that. These guys have John Goblikon, but he comes out on stage and interacts with the crowd. He does
Okay.
all kinds of shit, and he goes to all their shows, and he's pretty much part of the show now. But he's a little he's pretty funny, dude. He has his own internet show as well called Right Now.
Right now.
And then he interviews some people and does what I do. It's crazy.
Wow, John Goblikon.
So yeah, that's
Give it
actually.
up.
But $50, no, not worth it.
Yeah. It's got to be someone like really cool for $50.
Andrew Dice Clay.
Hey. That's not what he sounds like. It's Fonz. Robert Akins. Who even are these people? James Labrie, there you go.
Tell me if you see anything cheaper than $10.
Oh, 10, Pierre.
Who the fuck?
Pierre XO.
Let's check them out.
Like, who could we get this for?
Motherfuckers, it's your motherfucking multidimensional fuck boy, PRX, so interdimensional Cupid here on Cameo to give you a shout out, to give you some life advice, to give you some motherfucking birthday wishes, or a eulogy speech, depending on what you want. Just let me know.
Can you speak at my friend's funeral? Give a heartfelt video. Make it heartfelt.
Can you please not say motherfuckers?
Yeah. Keep it to a few.
Or maybe you should. I don't know. Gus G.
Mushroom Head.
That guy's dope.
Cheap Trick. Okay.
Cheap Trick. Dope.
I've seen Cheap Trick.
I want you to want me too.
Oh, that guy's dope. He's a good drummer.
Never heard of him.
He's cool.
What band?
He's just like a YouTube drummer, like a meme drummer.
So this
he does
is
a bunch of like blast beat videos.
So this is
troll
what
people.
pisses me off though. $18? Can't you stick with a better number like a 20 or a 5?
Well, I'm sure they take a chunk. I mean, I know Fiverr takes a chunk
Oh
of
god.
stuff. I'm sure these guys.
That's it right there.
Violent J.
That's all I need.
Violent J.
Again, we're just in musicians too. We haven't even gone to actors or anything.
Oh my gosh.
So they're all just damn, and we're barely on page 9 of 77.
The highest one I've ever seen was Chris D'Elia's. It was like 50,000.
What?
He just wanted to make it as high as he could, I guess.
I would be
Not very
pissed.
accessible. Joey Fatone.
Goldfish.
Classic. Tommy Lee.
$400? Fuck
Hey,
that.
Motley Crue needs to kill themselves. Did you remember that thing that they had? You know, that they're like, if we make any more music or start touring again, we're going to die. We're going to kill ourselves.
Was that in the movie?
No, it was like a real life thing that happened. Motley Crue, you can look it up. It was, they're like, yeah, they signed a death pact. And then all of a sudden they release more music and plan a tour, and it's just fine, you know. I think they need to be held to a higher standard, man. They said they were going to kill themselves, and I think they need to kill themselves. Anyone out there, I'm going to start a Kickstarter, kill Motley Crue, not kill Motley Crue, make them kill themselves. They've been trying to do it for a while. Time out. What do you mean?
That's a technical right there.
Technical. I mean, I don't want them to do it. I just think it's based off of principle. Like,
I don't like Motley
be
Crue.
true to your word.
Motley
They're
Crue.
great. They're a great band.
They're cool. They're so good that they're too good for their
What do you-
britches.
Well, Vince Neil kind of
I hate Vince.
is
Neil.
not that great anymore.
He's like, hey, let me get jacked. Do you see that picture of him getting jacked? I'm
He's
just like,
getting Jack now. He's getting weight, gaining weight, kind of like me. You
that's
know,
what we
I've been-
do. Well, you still have like the upper body build still.
Well, I'm just a bigger guy than him, probably.
I'm pretty sure you like,
All those artists are like small, kind of like Tech Nine. He's real short.
oh yeah, like stubby short.
Yeah, kind of short. Rob Zombie. He's kind of short,
Is he? I thought he was lengthy long.
lengthy. I don't. Mike Portnoy. There you go.
That's a good drummer. You guys know Mark Portnoy? No, they don't know anything.
They don't know anything. What kind of music do these guys listen to?
What are you guys listening to? Tell us if you had to have a cameo from somebody, if you would want a cameo from somebody. I think I already asked you guys that.
Have you ever gotten a cameo?
No.
Okay.
No, not yet anyways, but now that I know you
Okay.
can do dumb shit like that,
Dude.
I totally didn't expect.
Wolf Brothers, Australian Country, $10.
That's not bad. That's a deal.
That might be the one. But that's two people. I mean,
Right? What if they're like, hey, we have to do this cameo, come over tonight.
Make them
Nope, see, there's only one.
Brothers, and we're really excited to be on Cameo. If you've got a special shout out you want to do, birthday,
Well, we're the
anniversary, or
Wolf
whatever
Brothers, but
celebration
it's
may be,
only one of me.
we love to have some fun with you guys. So looking forward to interacting, having some fun, and
You know what I'm gonna
stay
do?
safe, everyone, and we'll see you soon.
I'm actually going to buy a couple of these.
Tom Wolf here.
Yeah?
Buy at least like $50 worth of just $10 ones.
Okay.
And just have them shout out my page. Well, this is a quick little shout out to MuseMe TV. Hope you enjoy the content you see. We'll be back with more.
Australian rock country band.
But see, I'll have to get people that I really definitely don't know. Like Wolf Brothers.
that's
I have
funny.
no idea who the fuck Wolf Brothers are.
Yeah, you got to get them to like.
See who's this? I've never even heard of this guy.
It's a YouTuber subscriber. Don't thinks.
Excited to be on camera.
Oh, it's a guy.
Don't make me say
I
terrible
was
shit.
like, who's fine young
Come on,
lady?
guys, I'm really excited to be on camera.
We don't know how they identify themselves.
Don't make me say terrible shit.
Don't make
going
me
on,
say
guys?
terrible.
We should
shit.
make them say the worst things. I kind of want to get that guy and just
What's going on, guys?
make him say
I'm really excited
awful
to be on
things.
Cameo.
Just text him verses from the Necronomicon.
Right.
Just be like, say this.
Please just say this.
Summon these demons. He's like, ah.
He wouldn't even understand it and just be like, no.
Hey,
it's-
tus, hot omnibus. Oh, Jordan Rudis.
Yeah, they're all on here, I think. We've seen at least two of them.
Well, yeah, the old
We saw
drummer.
We saw like a cousin of John Petrucci.
yes.
I honestly think that drummer of Dream Theater is better, anyways.
Mike Mangini, the new one?
No, the older one.
Oh, the older one?
Mike Portnoy. Yeah,
Dude, I saw them with Mangini when they were here,
He's so
and
dope.
he is phenomenal. I guess he's like a drum professor up at some college in the Northeast or something.
that makes sense. And you know, it's crazy that Dream Theater would not get somebody that isn't as good or better than
Yeah,
Mike Portnoy.
exactly.
They're
You
not
have
trying to just be like, oh, let's give this guy a try.
Because sometimes you just get like a filler. Oh, Ghetto Spider.
He's a comedian and a dancer.
Oh my gosh, $30 though.
I know, right?
What is he giving us?
Ghetto Spooter Man. Wait, did I say it? Yes, Ghetto Spooter Man is Ghetto Spider. But yeah, I'm so excited that I teamed up with Cameo. What I do, I
Is this
am a
Royal
comedian
Wood?
dancer. I dance in stores. I dance everywhere.
Royal
Like,
Wood.
I'm Spider-Man. I dance everywhere. So if you want a shout out from me, you already know where to book me at cameo.com. So yeah.
Yeah, no thanks.
We should get it.
Again, $30.
I kind of want to make like a. I want to like give them all lines. A bunch of people you can make like a sketch with
That's
like
not-
some
yeah,
different
right?
people.
Be like, or like some advertisement like today in history.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying though. Yeah, just say this line. I wonder if
Shit.
anybody's ever done. Oh, $9, cheapest one right now.
Damn, there was some of them are 5. I haven't seen any.
I haven't
though.
seen a 5. Yeah, me either.
9 for Ice 9 Kills.
As Patrick Galante from Ice Nine Kills here.
Ice Nine Kills.
I've decided to get on.
Have you heard of them?
Cameo
I
here
think I played
to
with
kind of
a guy
stay
that or a
interactive
girl that
with
was in
fans
that
and supporters
band.
when we are not.
I played
on tour.
a show like we opened for him.
So
There's this band from
I'm here
Canada.
to do
What were they
happy
called?
birthdays
Iced
and
Earth.
Get well
Oh
soon
no,
and
they're
any
from
other
here.
shout-outs.
But
Oh, really?
They probably did play.
For me to
Wait,
do.
Iced Earth?
Yeah,
Something fun.
I love Iced Earth. Iced Earth is a good band.
Hey guys, Patrick Galante.
I
from
don't think Iced Earth is
Kills
from
here.
Canada.
Oh yeah, I don't think it was Ice 9
Decided
Kills.
to
It was
get
Iced
on
Earth.
Cameo.
But Iced
here
Earth is a good
to
band.
Kind of stay
Either way,
interactive
they're a good band.
with fans and supporters when
Back
we are
in the
not
day.
on
No, they're
tour.
still a good band. No,
So
they don't play
I'm
anymore. Yeah, they're from
here to
Tampa Bay,
do
Florida.
Okay,
the happy
okay.
Yeah, I was about to say
birthdays
what? No, they're not
and
Canadian.
celebrations and
They're
other
the
random
they were the
shout-outs.
begin. They were so. Remember when the thrash metal scene was going? Well, obviously we don't remember
Yeah,
because we didn't
yeah,
live
sadly,
there. But the
but-
history of it, where
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like all, hey, the thrash metal scene's so heavy. We have the big four going on. All this amazing thrash is coming out. Then all of a sudden we get hit with the grunge wave. And then it kind of kills the metal. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Like well, obviously we don't remember, but
Jellyfish, a band that's always slept on from the '90s. They're like a Brit pop band, kind of got some dope songs.
just didn't end up going anywhere.
I feel like if Nirvana wasn't around, they might have caught on. They got this one song called "I Want to Stay Home." Mike Portnoy covered it. They had this like Prague concerts, like "Stay at Home Prague Show." All these Prague bands like sent in a little cover or something that they did at home, and he did one of a Jellyfish song. It was pretty good. I ended up buying the whole album.
Dope.
It's not bad. Yeah, it's from the '90s. It's like some chill music. You know,
That's always
If you're
dope
driving
too
around.
when you find new music based off of just things like that.
Yeah, something you wouldn't expect.
Because I ended up listening to this band called Buried Alive.
Oh, I keep hearing about that.
And they're the way they spell it is like a berry.
Berry, yeah, Berried.
Yeah, and they're actually really good. A lot of like, have you ever heard of that new genre called djent music?
Gent music?
Djent or gent.
Djent.
I don't know. It's the same thing.
Djent. Oh, I know about gent.
It's the same thing, right? Because it's the D with the gent.
Yeah, gent.
Yeah. I just call it duh because with the D in it.
Gent.
Djent.
Well,
But
it's
yeah,
like foreign or something. Well, not foreign. It's like fancy, gent, like French.
it's supposed to be French.
Probably.
Yeah.
Is it French?
Yeah, because it kind of reminds me of Django or something like that.
Oh, or Jenga. What if it had a D?
Django.
Oh, Django Unchained.
Yeah. And there was an old jazz musician from the 30s.
French?
Django Reinhardt.
Django Reinhardt.
This old jazz musician from the 30s was a French jazz musician. So that's why I know it's kind of like a French-oriented name.
So
or
you
whatever.
are into contemporary jazz.
Dude, you have no idea the wide array of music I love. I love it.
Dope, dude. I like jazz. I mean, I played in jazz band, you know. I know what's up.
C-Bob, I love this guy, dude. He's my shit.
C-Bob.
Not $50, but I love C-Bob. Yeah.
Can you just sort by price?
Can we? Oh, recommended.
Oh.
Just wasting time over here. $1.
Oh.
Dude, we're making so many of these.
Oh, country singer, songwriter, Sweet Tea Sparkles and
Wagner
Sass.
here, and I am just so excited to share in y'all's special celebrations with
God,
you
look
guys.
at
And
those
if you need a
teeth.
shout out or you want to send one to someone, let me know.
I don't know.
Hey guys,
I can't help
Taylor
but
Wagner
look
here,
at
and
her
I am
teeth.
just so excited to share.
Wait. What did it say on their bio thing over here?
She's a country singer.
Nope.
Psalms
Cowgirl.
37:4.
We got to find out what
That's
this
a
one
good
says. Do you know what it is?
No, I have no idea.
I was about to say.
It's really good though, man. I'm starting to think that a lot of the stuff in the Bible isn't necessarily wrong. It was just the best way that they had to describe it.
I think it was just interpreted differently.
Yeah.
Like, I like to think of the Bible as like more of a metaphorical story.
Yeah, exactly. You kind of had to put it in like a play type thing for people to understand it. Like, oh, these people did this and like came across this person in his journey. So that's just like a metaphor for these deeper things.
So this is what it says: "Take delight in the Lord, and He will give you the desire of your heart."
Sounds like a lyric from your band.
Right? I mean, dude, causes to become is literally God.
Causes to become.
Yeah,
oh, that's right. Yeah, from the bit. Yeah,
because Jehovah's are always like, we don't like to say the word Jehovah as God, so we call him causes to become.
That's so clunky.
God is causes to become.
Dear causes to become.
Yes.
Please.
Can I help
release a new record.
All right, so there's some more $5.
Get your gear back.
So yeah, look at this guy. I'm gonna totally want it from this dude.
I am Demilo.
Demilo.
AKA Young Millie. Right now I'm on Cameo, which I'm so excited.
One review, 5 stars. Awesome. It was him.
Dude, this is so funny. Oh, I'm gonna spend so much money on $5 Cameo.
Right? This is so genius. Whoever thought of cameos is actually pretty smart.
You just get a link to it, and then you can like send people that link. It sucks you can't just have it sent to them. But it like sends it to you so you can review it first.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you can change it, so I don't know why, but
you should be able to download it too, right? I'll get it.
Not sure.
I'll download the fucker.
I wonder if I.
He's like, I threw my phone.
Yeah, I was trying to make a statement, and then I realized for practicality terms, that is not the way to go.
Yeah, we made it to the $10 range, everybody.
Oh my lord! Do I even have Cameo on here?
Do I even have the app anymore? Once I used it, I just deleted it.
Oh, I should have been charging my phone this whole time. I'm so bad at charging my phone.
Oh yeah, you brought your charger in and everything.
I know. I just left it at the front door.
You're like, I
for your
got this.
dog to chew up.
She won't chew it.
No, I know.
No, she probably will.
Don't tell me that. It's actually my girlfriend's charger, so it's okay.
You're like, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Dope. All right.
Where's treat yourself?
He's trying to find the cameo.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the cameo. It doesn't matter. Whatever. They're funny cameos.
Yeah.
I explained them pretty well.
So that's what's great now. Now I didn't know a little bit more about cameos. Now a little bit
It's
more.
great, man. It's the way to go.
I love that one though. It's like I sent him one about KFC. You go do your business is doing well.
He's like, I heard you're a business guy, young entrepreneur. That's sick.
The POD.
Oh no, it was an Arby's, is what I said.
Arby's.
It was because like you have a certain character limit, And I was like, I only had a few more left. I wanted to put like McDonald's, and I was like, what's a short letter? I should have thought of KFC. That's even shorter, but Arby's was pretty short.
That's
so.
funny.
Yeah.
That's
Good
so
POD, man.
So genius. You know what'd be funny too is if I did a cameo for every guest that comes on as their promo.
Oh, that'd be great.
Hey guys, what's up? MuseMe TV coming up. We got Jared on episode 108. This is your boy from POD. Yeah. Make sure to go check out Cameo for more cool shit like this.
That'd be great.
I wonder if we can put our own cameo on there. Like ask people if they want.
Well, that girl had like a $1.
Right, and she's like some.
I don't want to do it for $1. That's too little. You gotta put some worth in yourself.
You're not worth $1.
$1, like $5. I mean,
Ghetto Spider-Man was doing 10.
Yeah, he was 30.
Oh yeah, 30 bucks.
Yeah, it's Ghetto Spider, Ghetto Spooderman.
Yeah, whatever you're saying.
I don't know about that, man. $30. That's highway robbery. It's too much. Do like $5. Yeah, $5 is fine.
Yeah, $5.
I don't think anyone would buy it.
I'm gonna look it up.
I'll buy it.
Try to do
if
some
you
shit.
get one, I'll buy a cameo.
Yeah, just to do it.
Yeah,
I'll
just
do
some practice.
Yeah, I'll be pissed though. You're just gonna be like, I want you to say this.
Yeah.
But like, first of all, dude, I can't even spell fifth.
Yeah. Well, I spelled it out for you.
You want me to read
the phone.
this?
Yeah.
I'm like there, and it says the.
Yeah.
I've always been that bad when I start reading like long sentences on air.
Oh yeah.
Then I like switch words around, and then the guy's looking at me is like, "That's not what it said."
Yeah, like I don't know about that.
Yeah,
it's like reading in class, man. Most anxiety-inducing point.
I feel like that's why I'm so bad at reading is because I didn't do it so much.
Yeah, I never was like, oh, I want to read, but sometimes they're like, let's go around the class, and everyone reads a page or whatever. Damn it. Gets to you.
And then to that point where we're just like, fuck, I should have read more out loud.
I know.
When I read in my head, it's okay. But when I go out loud, I just fumble all the words.
What?
Penny's the spider goddess.
God, and that was the most awkward thing, reading Huckleberry Finn out loud in the middle of class. A couple parts in that book where you don't necessarily want to be the white guy reading and
looking around.
It's okay if I say this? Just it's in the book. Everyone's on the same page, right?
That guy just looks up.
You can say it. He's like big Mark Twain fan.
It's okay.
Stay true to the literature, right?
That's what's crazy now too to think about. It's like civil liberties and stuff being disappeared because of the whole corona.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about having to wear a mask everywhere?
Well, APD said they're not going to enforce it, apparently, from what I heard.
Oh, interesting.
The governor says it's mandatory, but she broke her own rules, Michelle Lujan Grisham. Did you see that?
I saw the
KOB
video.
or whatever. Yeah. They're going in on her. She had this article in the New York Times. She had all these. She's on top of the world, and all of a sudden, it's all coming crashing down on her. I don't think the people are going to want to listen to her as much.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's like, oh, there's like a few things that we can't do is we're inconvenience to society. We shouldn't compare that to like racial stuff. I mean, there's so many white people that are just like, oh, we're so bad. This is like slavery or something. And I'm
or
like,
political as well
punch
too.
him in the face. Like, that is so far off.
Because I feel it's getting so bad too, where it's the fact that like, oh, you have a mask, then you're probably really left. You're a left-wing person, and then it's like, oh, you don't wear your mask. You're so right. You think you're so entitled, and just like
it's left over from when I was a kid in school, and my parents like. If I was told something, I'm going to do the opposite. Like, just in general, I'm not going to like. I don't want to go with what everyone else is doing. Yeah. And it's not like, oh, I want to get people sick or something. It's like, oh, being all political. If a business wants me to wear a mask, I'll wear a mask. But like, I don't think our our public servant governor, who says she's a public figure, that's why it's okay for her to get jewelry and stuff. You're a public servant at that point. She should be donating her salary and stuff. Instead, she's like making jewelry shops open. Like, she's just getting a little weird with the power. I don't know. And then people, like, yeah, we can't go out and eat or go to the bar, but it's nowhere near like racial, I don't know, tensions and stuff.
Right?
Because it seems to be coming from the cops, though, mostly. Like, most people I talk to aren't like, I've only met like a few racist people that I could really identify. I'm like, I don't want to be around this guy. These guys are legitimately like fucked up and racist, and they're not as fun to be around. But so many people in the South, those rednecks, they like that doesn't even matter. Like you get the stereotype that they're all these like racist people, but it's not like that at all. It's so weird. Yeah, it's coming from a guy. My dad lives in Mississippi, man. You know, South Carolina for a while too. There's not as much racism as they're saying, and I think the news is hyping it up. And I think we need to stop listening to the news as much. So
that's probably too, or more independent news.
Yes,
because
exactly.
There's a lot of people that just go to the basic outlets when they don't search like just little things, like just search the news online, like on YouTube and shit. You'll see some dude that's just like me and you, just like
talking.
I'm outside right now in Minneapolis and it's not as bad. We're alive.
But then you see the videos of the newscasters getting arrested and shit.
It's like freaking. But again, it is pretty bad. I mean,
it's pretty bad.
It's weird how there's this fine line of like, God damn it, why is this always happening? And then all of a sudden, too, it's like, you guys kind of deserved it. Like,
I know, just because I wouldn't do it doesn't mean I totally don't understand where they're all coming from. I'm like, I've been like trying to work as like not being violent at all, you know, but then I'm starting to think maybe that's not the choice, man. My neighbor, I was telling him for months, like, don't fight your brother, don't fight your brother. And he finally fought his brother. Now they have like a great relationship, and I'm just like, damn it, that solved everything.
That was damn it.
And then like this dude was stealing all the stuff from my car, and I like pointed a weapon at him, and he ran away, and I was like, hey, that worked out pretty good. So maybe violence is the way to go. So if you see me on the street, don't give me a hug. Don't try to reason with me. Just kick my ass.
Let's fight.
Right?
Let's just fight. That's all I'm trying to get across.
Yeah, that's really all.
Jared will kick your ass.
Probably could, man. I don't know. You're doing all those push-ups.
All right.
When I walked in, you know,
Yeah,
you
right.
were looking at me in the eyes doing all those push-ups.
I was just like, yes, back my prison life.
Yeah.
Showing you guys what I'm doing. That's what I do when any guest comes in and be like, come in!
Yeah.
Come in!
Just saltines with tomatoes on them. That's what I call pizza.
Peanut butter crackers. That's all I got. The stupid ones.
Yeah, the fucking snorting ramen packets. Oh, yeah.
Jesus, that's the life, though, man. If you can come up with little ideas like that to survive, you're good.
Yeah, exactly. That's all you need.
Oh, man. So there's so much we can talk about, man. We've actually been here for an hour and 20 minutes.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
that's great. I mean,
but we're just chilling, just having chats. Fucking
yeah, man.
So there's we got a show coming up on Tuesday, right? You're still doing
yes.
We're still doing quarantine comedy.
Quarantine comedy for Kevin Kennedy. Shout out to Kevin Kennedy.
So I got invited to that show again.
Yes.
So I'll be there with you on Tuesday.
Yes.
Do you know who the next other person is going to be?
No idea.
Okay.
Absolutely no idea. Probably should know. But then Thursday, apparently, we're back at Red Velvet Underground for an open mic.
An actual event, guys.
Mm-hmm. They are able to have 50% capacity.
So that's what,
50 people.
2?
They can have 50 people.
What's their usual capacity?
Well, I mean, well, not like what they normally get, but what the fire marshal says.
Yeah.
It says like 99 people, so I guess 48 and a half
can be in there.
Or whatever. Yeah, exactly.
In that little space.
Yeah. I think that's the whole building, though.
That's still pretty small. No, okay.
That's not bad. That's like some of the better shows that have been there. There's been like a few times where it's been like in one room, that number.
Okay.
I can count. Or yeah, at least 2 or 3 times it's been that much. Like rarely, though. I've been doing the show with him for over a year, you know. So.
Yeah. You already know.
There's some that are
the hypes.
We're like the only people there.
And there's other nights where you're just like, why the fuck is everyone here tonight?
Well, no, there's always at least like one group or something of people.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. There's always been at least some audience member, you know, and it's like, well, I guess we'll see if my shit's funny or not. Like, to this guy.
Even not like starting off comedy now, because I'm barely like 6 months into it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Damn.
Like this even sucks even more now because this break just totally like I kind of feel like I literally have to reset.
But everyone does.
Yeah, but
which is the beautiful thing about it. We're going to be on the same level as everyone else when we get back.
Maybe.
Well, no, we're not.
But you know some people aren't even going to act that way at all.
No, yeah, all the juniors and seniors, you know, us freshmen and sophomores, I think.
Dude, I'm still in fucking...
I'm still a freshman.
Intermediate school, dude.
I don't know.
5th grade, trying to pass. Yeah. And now they held me back because they're like, we all got corona. But no, it should be fun.
We should have a freshman cipher for all the young comedians.
That's a good idea.
Just rap battle each other.
We need to find more locations to open up open mics. That's for sure.
Thing. There's probably going to be a few places that are looking to do something. I mean...
Now that this whole thing's
reopening. You got the equipment, I mean... Or a place that already has a PA would be ideal.
Yeah.
Anyone out there?
let us know, or let me.
I know. At the other Red Velvet, they were thinking about trying to, the one kind of right over by where I live, in Nob Hill. We did the mic over there once, and the PA, they didn't even have a PA when we got there, so we're like, what the hell? And we ended up just like yelling into the microphone, but there wasn't like, we just like held the microphone, and I was
stage presence.
Yeah, I know. I realized, all my stuff is garbage. I was just like,
when I hear it without the mic, it all sucks.
That's what makes you better is the mic, definitely.
Man, I just think it's just practice, though. That was the cool thing about getting into comedy. Like, I see it as just any other skill. Like, I've been playing guitar for like 15 years now.
Yeah.
And I can shred. Like, literally do some
I've
amazing...
seen your videos. Yeah, they're
some
pretty badass.
pretty cool shit. But it took me 15 years to do that. I've barely been doing comedy for 6 months. I'm not going to be busting out some sick solos yet.
Exactly.
But I understand the grind and stuff, too, because I should be way better at guitar, but I know why I'm not, because I didn't practice as much in my early days.
Exactly.
But now I totally grind a lot on the guitar, so I know I'm getting gradually better faster.
Exactly.
And now I take that mentality with comedy. Every open mic, try to be there. Every time I could be on stage, just try to do it.
I know, and that's what I keep hearing from all these local guys. Come to the mics. Why aren't you at the mics? And where are you guys at? I haven't seen a single one of you at any of the mics recently. I don't know, man. I mean, Sam Alvarado, always tried to guilt shame me into going to more mics.
Make me feel
I
like
haven't seen you around, man. I don't know. Guys, step it up,
I better see some faces on Thursday.
I better see some faces on Thursday.
Yeah, because literally that should be a booming mic. Like, there should be a lot of comedians there.
That's the first one back, right?
Yeah, it's going to be the very first one back.
Ooh, it's either going to be packed or completely empty.
I think it'll be.
No idea.
I think it'll be a mix. I think there'll be people there, but still skeptical of the whole Corona thing.
Well, you can't sit at the bar, apparently.
Okay.
So I wonder which room. We should probably do it in that second room, that middle one. If we can't sit at the bar, because you could like set up more chairs. It doesn't matter. I'll tell Kevin this.
Yeah, shoot him that idea. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Let him know if you guys can use a better room or something.
Yeah, we used to do it in that. Well, sometimes they would have like a musical act that would play in the main room, and then so we'd go to the side room. And then Ian tried to film a special, but that was in the third room, which was this little tiny room. There was only like 5 people in there, and he was pissed. It was pretty funny. Yeah. Well, he wasn't pissed. Ian's a good guy. He didn't know what he was getting into. He was expected it to be like
packed.
He's like, I'm filming with this, and I was like,
we got laugh tracks.
Yeah, I was like,
I got a nap.
It's like, you ever do so much coke, you decide to film your stand-up special at Red Velvet Underground? That was my opener.
Welcome to my show.
Yeah.
Welcome to the special.
God, I did a whole bit about the moon landing. It was the 50th anniversary on that night, actually.
Damn.
Terrible. Never used it again. It wasn't very good.
There's always some goodness to it. You can find some goodness to a joke, I feel. Everything's funny.
Yeah.
Everything's funny.
Yeah, sometimes I'm too long-winded with it, and I just need to, like, cut it down to the point, like, just the funny part.
Same here.
Because I was going to, like, explain it so that I get my point of view, but it's like, just be fun. Just be funny, you know?
That's the work.
So I'm like, it's so hard, though. I don't know. Maybe it's not that hard.
It's just practice.
It's super easy. I'm just terrible at it. I don't know.
You know, it's the cues. It's like the way that you interact. It's all there.
There's
a
lot to it.
You do have great stage presence. You're like a very likable person right off the bat. You're not like all timid and scared. So that makes sense. Like, and I kind of see it. Well, it makes more sense too. You explained the whole music thing. It's just like, dude, you've been on stage before. So transitioning to this is not that freaky.
But instead of just beating on, plastic and metal with wood,
yourself,
now I'm just up there and like,
because I still feel that drop all the time. Like I'm so confident to go up there, dude. I'm so confident because I feel like it's like a stage like guitar. I'm just like, yeah, I could do this, and then when I'm up there, I'm just like, oh, fuck, damn, this is hard.
Yeah, you're like,
way harder than I would. But at least I have the ambition to go up there to start it off. There's some people that still go to open mics and they're just like, no, I'm still here to check it out. I'll go up eventually. I'm just like, whoa, really, dude? I've seen you here for like 2 months and you still haven't gone up.
Damn.
My first open mic, dude, I just went. Like, I didn't know anybody. I didn't know anything. It was at the Boise Brothers on Sundays.
Oh, yeah.
That was my very first open mic. And I showed up and I didn't even see anybody else do open mic. I was just like, fuck it. I'm going to sign up, try it out. And then I tried it. I bombed. but at least I did it.
Yeah, I know you did it. Because you
there-
kept doing it.
Yeah, because there's some people, like I said, they're like, "Oh man, I've been coming here for like 2 months, and I want to go up, but I still
Yeah.
haven't." I'm just like, "What?
Oh,
You probably have way more material than I do."
Yeah, right. That's the thing. My first one. Well, technically, the first time I went on stage was at Velvet, just like one
Like
of the
an open
nights.
mic?
Well, Tyler, yeah, he like had an open mic on Tuesday there. Then we just stopped doing it for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, I did it up there. I was like reading from my notebook. It was terrible. I had this whole like 2-page bit out. I'm still trying to make something out of it. I think I'm gonna get somewhere with it. I think. I don't know. It's all about gauges.
Oh, okay.
You know, the whole. It's not that funny.
You're like, "No,
it's not that great.
Now I think about it, I gotta go back."
It's not that great, but they need that perspective, you know, out there. I think the ear hold perspective.
Dope.
Probably not, actually. I don't think anyone needs that perspective. That's why I don't sell. Ugh. It's okay. After this, man, I'll be sold out every night. You
Yeah,
know, this is that point. You know, every guy has that moment in their career, you know, where they just take off right after. And I think this is it, man. I think just right after I'm gonna walk out here. Neighbors are gonna be like, "I just saw you on that thing."
You're gonna get all kinds of calls.
Yeah. Well, this is top record executive. We have a deal.
This is Netflix. We're here. We're in the location.
Which should be great because my brother told me, he's like, "If you ever get a Netflix special, I will eat a piece of dog shit." That's what he told me.
Call that the Netflix special. My brother
that'll be-
eat a piece of dog shit.
That'll be my closer if I ever get one. It's not gonna happen, but just the idea of him eating dog shit on stage
Think big, man.
cracks me up.
Think big.
Think big.
You'll get a special. We'll both get a special.
I thought big.
We'll make a special, and it won't be at the Red Velvet
It
Underground.
won't be very special. Yeah.
Because I've already thought of like those ideas and stuff. Like even being able to make a 15-minute special wouldn't be that bad, just to get some material out there.
Well, that's more just like a tape at that point, right?
Yeah.
Trying to
but-
get something out there just so people can see.
And you can
your
still
work.
at least have a great intro, great little midsection of all your material, and then the outro of what you're planning to do next. And that's a great starting point for your beginning special. Because I've seen a bunch of comedians bust out 15, 30-minute specials, and then they're like, the big time companies are like, "Oh, I saw your thing on YouTube. Maybe you are good enough to do something on Netflix, or maybe you can do a Hulu, or maybe you can do Amazon." You hear that?
Yeah.
Amazon's coming here now.
Dude, Amazon's coming here?
Coming here.
Oh, that's right.
They're making a distribution center. No, I don't know here, but somewhere in New Mexico.
I know Facebook's over in Los Lunas, right?
Yeah. Tech companies all over us, dude.
It's so cheap out here.
That's kind of fucked up too. They're just like eating all our resources.
Yeah, right? Like, we're going to create 200 jobs with this gigantic facility.
And then you go over there and it's just nothing but computer servers.
Yeah, right?
Like, what? Oh, yeah, this guy wipes them down.
That's what New Mexico's only known for. They just, like, light off atomic bombs here and shit, you know? Just giant space. Like, fuck it.
Technology.
Don't people live downwind? Don't worry about them.
The mountains will catch most of it.
Yeah. They'll get cycled, and all right, the Earth takes care of itself, guys, okay?
But this is a great place. I honestly...
That's great. No, that's
New
great.
Mexico is one of those places that's kind of like an untapped beauty.
It's good enough for nukes.
All right.
It's good enough for me.
Good enough for UFC.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, the fight night, yeah. Oh, I was in Flagstaff when that happened, though, for work.
Oh,
Very
okay.
sad.
But yeah, the like top UFC fighters come here to train just
Oh, that's
because
right.
of like the altitude and shit.
Holly Holm.
Yeah, John Jones, shit like that. Jackson MMA, I think that's what it is. Jackson Winkle or something. I don't know. Wink. Winkle sounds
Yeah,
funny.
even the singer Tool, he talks about that.
Oh yeah,
He works out with Jackson when he comes here.
nice.
Because I saw Perfect Circle.
Oh,
When they
dope.
came, he's like, I was talking with Jackson when I was here, asking away of how I can stay in shape while I'm still on stage. And then he like picks up a shake weight and he's just like does a shake weight for the whole song, like while he's singing. That's probably a good workout.
Because I saw a video of Tool where he actually like judo flips this guy, and then he's just singing the song still right in his
Yeah.
face, like, "Oh yeah, fuck you, I'm totally having sex with you on stage, bitch." Oh, that's
Dude,
genius.
he's like a martial art badass, man.
Those guys are the sickest. Like, I love like that industrial rock and roll kind of scene. Like, I've always loved the 9 Inch Nails, the Perfect Circle, Tool.
Yeah, stuff like that.
The Rob Zombies, Marilyn Mansons and stuff were kind of that kind of genre too, but more poppy punkish. but still
A little bit, yeah.
more poppy rockish, but still, man, that whole '90s and early 2000s was totally dope. I was a gothic kid when I was growing up.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So I was always wearing black. I had those trip pants that are like too big for my waist.
Okay.
Like I'd look parachutes, when I'm talking with all the chains and shit.
Okay.
So I wasn't juggalo,
One of those
but I
guys.
had a juggalo
Yeah.
pants.
People got like handcuffs and shit on. You're just like, what are you walking around school like that for?
All right, this guy's gonna shoot up the school.
Black everything. Yeah, I know.
I discovered myself through music though, and then when I first went to high school,
Who were like your favorite bands back then?
Marilyn Manson
Marilyn
and
Manson.
Rob Zombie and the Nine Inch Nails and shit like that.
Okay.
I didn't really discover really technical and intense like music, like Dream Theater and Children of Bodom and shit like that, till maybe like sophomore year.
Yeah, mine was more high school too.
Because I
started
started
getting into that.
I played guitar in high school, and I was the weird kid that always brought his guitar to school. No amp,
Yeah, just-
no nothing. But I brought an electric guitar all
with
the
no
time.
amp?
No amp, and I always played it all the time. And I ended up becoming that kid who's like, oh, he brought his guitar again. Oh, great! He walks around with his guitar, doesn't even have an amp or nothing. But I mean, fuck you, I got better.
Yeah, no, that's how you got to do it. You gotta,
So I practiced, and now when I talk to people,
did you have a rolly backpack?
No, I had one of those satchel backpacks. I was like one of
As long
those
as you
man
didn't-
bags.
As long as you didn't have a rolly backpack.
Yeah, it
I
makes
would've
no
sent it
sense,
over
right?
the edge.
It's like, what are you doing? I have it connected to my other backpack.
Yeah.
Just rolls with me.
Naruto run everywhere you go.
That wasn't even a thing back then.
That wasn't. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know.
How old are you?
Just turned 22 recently.
What the fuck?
January. Yeah.
Damn, 22.
22. The big 2-2.
Damn.
Double 2. I skipped a grade too, so I was always the youngest person in my class.
Dope.
But no one knew that I skipped a grade.
Because you look like that?
Yeah, because I looked older, and everyone. So I tell people like, really? No way. It's interesting. But I was like, built it up in my head. I'm like, oh, I'm like, tell them I skipped grade. Like, that's so crazy. Like, you must be, and they're just like, oh, really? So interesting.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, they're like,
you guys are all dumb.
like, huh? You don't look like it. I'm like, okay. Kind of ruined the glamour.
Well, you
of
do
the-
look a
of the
little
grade
older.
Skipped.
I would say you're like 25 or 26.
Yeah, had to be a man.
But no,
A lot younger. No.
so I recently just turned 30.
Really? Oh, congratulations! Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Yeah.
What?
So yeah,
Really?
I just turned
Big
30.
3-0?
Yeah, but I mean, nobody can ever tell. It doesn't even look like it.
Yeah, I was about to say. We gotta stay young at heart.
Yeah.
They're still booing?
Yeah, dude, they're pissed. They're like,
Damn.
yeah, you look way better than you should. That's fucked up.
30.
But yeah, that's what's crazy to think about. Like, so when I was in high school, you're just like, getting your butt changed
Yeah.
or wiping your butt.
So you were like, what class? Like
09.
09?
Yeah.
Okay.
And at that time, you were what, 3?
09? No. I was 15.
15?
Yeah, class 15. So.
9. Oh, you're the class of 15.
Yeah, class of 15.
So
Wait, you were 9.
in 2009.
Oh, in 2009.
That's when I graduated.
Oh, okay.
So I graduated 8 years ahead of you.
So I was,
6 years.
6 years.
Yeah.
But it's too much math for me right now. Man, I can't handle it.
I'm a beast. I'm a beast. I have that Keanu Reeves gene. I just don't get old. Kind of sad.
Really? Is it some sort of, do you give blood?
No.
You don't give blood?
I'm pretty sure my dad took me to this Mexican lake and just dumped me in there and then now I just got that youthfulness. The youthfulness of this lake helped me out, I feel.
Ponce de Leon.
Yeah. Lake Minnetonka.
Bathed in the waters of the blood.
Anyways, fuck yeah, Jared.
Hey,
this was fun.
Thanks for having me, man.
Dude, you got to come back.
Finally, I would love to be. I just, finally get to be here. It's great.
Always something to talk about. Dude, we didn't even
Always
scratch the
something.
surface of aliens.
Oh, I
past
know.
knowledge.
Oh my gosh, I was a little too high at the beginning of this episode, but I really kind of came down
You're
towards the end.
we
so.
got more of what we needed. But again, if you want to give those people a shout out, let them know where they can find you. Where can they find you on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter? Where you at? Where they at?
I don't post a whole lot. But yeah, I got my. You can follow my cat on Instagram. It's Mud the Stud.
There you go.
He's great. Yeah, I don't post a whole lot, but yeah, Jared Ostrom. Can see all the shit I did when I was a kid. I guess so.
This is how he's gonna get famous.
Since
People.
we had. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm gonna be famous after this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I should probably delete everything off my Facebook from before the past 2 years.
Yeah. That
Isn't that crazy? Like, I'm so young when Facebook came out. Now, just
Right.
like my whole life is on there. Like, I should probably delete all of that.
But there's people on Facebook now that they're literal from their birth. Their parents made them a Facebook since they were a baby, and they still have that Facebook.
And it's just you see pictures. You could see your whole life and pictures on someone else's Facebook now. God, that's so crazy.
Dope.
Thank you for listening, everyone out there.
Jared, thank you for coming, man.
Oh, I thought that was the boo again. I was like,
I appreciate you.
Man, thanks.
We'll have more episodes coming up here soon. Guys, if you're not following, make sure to follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. MuseMe TV, anywhere social media is. That's what I do. That's what happens here on the show.
See you on Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah. We got that live show coming up. I'll make sure to post it on my link. And first open mic on Thursday.
All right, last podcast episode.
Let's see ya. This is not the last podcast episode.
They had me fooled.
I know, right? Dude, I'm barely at 100.
I wouldn't have given such a stellar performance.
You're like, that wasn't even what I wanted to do.
That was the performance of my lifetime. Okay.
Thank you guys for watching. You guys are awesome.